Welcome everybody, and welcome to my review of my PC. It's been a week, and I want to get this out for you guys so you guys know what what problems, if any, that I occurred, and and it's just so weird how I don't have any what's the word I'm looking for here? It's a tab? No, it's not tab. Who the hell is she? Is that my online character? Online policies. If you use the software and subject to the following data countries, they may. Okay. Yeah, I think you sign can hash if you have existing identified online data associated with this, able to transfer your previous. Anyways, that's just I didn't have her before. That was so weird. So maybe, yeah, maybe when they sign myself in. Anyway, so this is gonna be a review of my PC, guys, and what if any problems I do have or did encounter with cyberpower or with my PC. First of all, the overall experience with cyberpower was great. Overall experience, no problems. There was a couple of slight issues, but other than that, no problems at all. Nothing major. So I'm gonna start you off at the beginning. So I placed the order at cyberpower.com. I paid through PayPal. They gave me 6 months, no interest, and it was wonderful. So I enjoyed that. So I got that. The only thing that just to me just was not right was how they said that they update your statuses or your status daily. Now what I perceived as that was pretty much saying they will tell you when things are done. So they will tell you, okay, on this date that it's starting to be processed, and then this date, okay, now they're putting, your graphics card in, or your your motherboard, or or vice versa. And then the last day is, okay, here it is. This is your, this is where your, this is your shipping information, all that. But it did not, none of that happened. Turns out the only time they update it is when you change something, they receive your order, or it has been shipped. That's the only time they have that they will, in a way, update the status. That's it. Okay, yeah, boy. Yeah, I remember this back in the day, y'all. Was my car right here. This is my car. So, anyways, I guess we can play a little GTA Online, I guess, maybe. Of course, there won't be any sounds, because I did turn that off for you guys. That just, to me, made no sense. And push the other team off the university building. That seems interesting, but no. Actually, forgot. How's the job? How's the job? Why not? Well, I gotta use some cash and stuff. But anyways, can hash, y'all. Can hash. Select, I guess, number of teams. I guess. There you go. Like, for some odd reason, it wouldn't let me, uh, it wouldn't let me do it. No. Okay, well, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna, yeah. So anyway, so that's the only bad thing, is that it's a different, they just word it differently. Now, the other thing was that they did not, in a way, um, it did not, um, like they, what's the word I'm looking for? There you go. Let me see if I can go here, do some jobs with him. Um, it just, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it, they, it's not like they lie to me um, on when it's gonna be shipped. Um, but at the same time, whoa, that was just wrong. Oh, good lord, I just damaged my car, and I did not mean to do that. So, when I placed the order, it said on their website it was going to be put in on the, it would be shipped on the 29th. 26th, I'm sorry, 26th. That was my bad, 26th. That's when they said it was going to be shipped, which was okay. Then the week of the 26th, I texted, or I emailed them, and I said, just like to have an update, want to make sure everything is good, and it's still going to be shipped out on the 26th. And I got an email back pretty quickly, from my dedicated sales rep. His name was Danny, and he said, no, whoa, Lord Jesus Christ. He said, no, it's now it's changed to the 29th. I said, okay, I understand, understandable. At least it's not like 2 months later. Well, that Monday, the 29th, came, and nothing. And I'm just like, okay, now what's going on? So I get there, and whoa, Jesus Christ, I will die here. And so I just left it alone. I'm like, okay, maybe it's taken longer than, can I drive it? Oh, no. Apparently I can't drive it. Oh, well, come on. Oh, good lord. So, I thought you could. Alright, so sorry about that. So, we're not gonna just do that again. Just am not. I don't know what happened, and whatever. Anyways, and I am losing graphics. Oh, good lord. Anyways. So, so anyway, but that was, I mean, at least they sent it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was almost a week after they said it was should have been sent, but I'll take it. So I got it. They shipped it that Monday. Well, actually, technically, it was not shipped until that Wednesday, and I got it the following Wednesday, which I think was the 2nd or 3rd of March. So I got it. I got everything set up. I got my tower where I like it to be. I got my cords all already hooked up. And then the problem was the monitor only came with a regular VGA cable, but the motherboard did not. And the only thing that both the monitor and the motherboard had in common was DVI. I went to Best Buy. Best Buy don't sell just a plain cord of DVIs. They have the A's and the D's, but that's it. Oh my god, I'm losing graphics. What is going on here? Like, seriously. I should be running this game flawlessly. There should not be this kind of shit going on. This game should be running flawlessly. Oh my god, what is going on? Like, dead serious here. So, anyways. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I was gonna go to my house, but I think I'm gonna go to this question mark. So, anyways. Whoa, as I go sliding into a pole. So, and I'm like, so that's great. So I had to buy an adapter that goes from HDMI. No, that goes from VGA to HDMI. So I did that. Everything is great. Starts up perfectly. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the game, and you know, the games that I have and all that. And then something tells me to go look to make sure my GTX is, you know, is working. My GTX 970 graphics card. So I did that. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Well, luckily it's not my car. So I went through this device managers, and well, before I did that, I looked inside the computer, and it says an MSI, and I'm like, well, that's not what I asked for. So I called them up, and they said, well, sir, yes, it is. And then I looked through the device manager, and that's when I was like, well, okay, well, it's not here. They said, well, sir, that's understandable. It probably could have gotten loose when you you know, during transit, you know, take it out, put it back in, etc., etc. So that is what I did. So that's what I did, and took it out, put it back in, nothing. And I'm like, well, you know, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? And oh, Jesus Christ, run! Jesus, god damn it. Oh my god, and I died. I was trying to get my gun out and I died. Anyways, so I put it back in, I unplugged it, put it back in, still nothing. So then I call them again, because now I'm really convinced it's not the card. So I call him again, and same thing, Danny answered, and then now he got a little snippy with me. He's like, well, how do you know it's not the right card? And I said, because I'm looking at it. I know what I'm seeing. And then he said, what did he say? Shit, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, then now I remember, sorry. Then he's like, well, he's like, well, look, are you in device manager? And I'm like, yes, I am. He goes, okay. He's like, are you in adapters? Yes, I am. Then he's like, well, what does it say? It just says graphics 5300. Pretty much saying that I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just wasting my time and wasting his time trying to pull, try to pull a fast one on him. Let me tell you, I got something else better to do than to do that shit. But that's beside the point. So anyway, did all that. And I told him, well, this is what's coming up. And he goes, well, did you unplug it? I'm like, yes, I did. I'm like, we discussed this before, and I did. And still nothing. I'm like, so, I'm thinking it's just the wrong card. Or it's a defective card. But of course, he was adamant about me just redoing, me doing it again, resetting the computer, all that. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I will. And I'll call you back if I have any more issues. So I hung up with him before I was going to go kill somebody. And I gave it to him, and so I've been doing that. I took it out, put it back in, took it out, put it back in, took it out, and nothing. And I'm just like, what is going on here? And so I did some research, and it was three causes: either bad card, low power, not enough power, or what's the word? Or the motherboard is not God damn it. Not enough power, motherboard's not compatible, or it's a bad graphics card. So I just said, okay. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody that I can just give the graphics card to and say, hey, put this in your, in your computer, and and then we will, then we'll test it. Well, that did not work. So I'm like, fuck me. Is this girl following me? She's not good. So I'm like, okay. Well, I guess it's time to switch to somebody else. So I'm like, okay. So I went to Best Buy, bought myself a new graphics card. Put it in, but now it's taking so much power that I don't have any power to my mouse or to my keyboard. So I'm like, but that's fantastic now. So then I opted to buy myself a bigger power supply. I got a 650 watt in there now, 750 watts. And I'm like, well, if this does happen, I'm really gonna shit bricks, because, I'm, in a way, I was going by what they told me, and they said 600 watts was recommended, and I went 50 over that. So I'm like, oh good lord. So that would have really, pissed me off. So I did that. I bought it. I put it in, and in my way of switching them out from me swapping them out, I noticed that there was a cord missing. And I'm just like, well, not a cord missing, but a cord was not plugged into the power supply. So I'm like, okay, well, I was just thinking they just added that in there just in case, I wanted to add something extra into it. So I said, fuck it. So I swapped it out, put the 750 in there, plugged it all up, still nothing. Still doesn't show up as a GTX 970 graphics card. So I'm like, great. But then I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe let me follow this wire. So I followed it. Turns out it connects to the graphics card, which I didn't think because the fan was spinning. So I thought it was getting power. Turns out one cable is to the fan of the graphics card, which is connected to the motherboard, and then the other one is the direct power from the power supply. So I'm like, okay, so that explains it. And right when I plugged it in, the screen went black. So I'm like, okay, that is reasonable, you know. And you know, so I'm like, okay. So then I plugged my monitor into the HDMI cable or port in the graphics card, and then everything showed up. So in a way that just not pause. In a way that just really, I guess, you know, pissed me off, because they could have, you know, they could have easily put that in there and plugged it up, and we wouldn't have had this issue. So in a way, I'm sorry to cyberpower that I made, you know, that I got angry at them. But it's stuff like this. It's, you know, it's like, okay, well, you know, I spent $1,500, you know, on you. Like, what, you know, how much do I have to pay you or buy from you that will make something this, you know, this perfect? But all in all, I just pretty much wasted my money and wasted my time doing this when it could have just been all reverted, and you know, it could have all been done. But at the same time, if I did not do that, I wouldn't have never guessed to look at that, and I would have been screwed. You know what I'm saying? So, and I would have been screwed. That's not what I wanted. What was it? Oh, shift to raise up. Okay. So that's why, you know, I wouldn't have looked at it, and I'm glad I didn't turn it in, because if I would have turned it in, I would have gotten an email or a call from them saying, you know what, you know, it was just a connection that just wasn't there, and you know, everything's fixed. So I would have missed out on a whole month of my PC because of something that stupid. So in a way, I'm glad that I figured it out myself, even though I wasted time and money on it. Don't get me wrong, I can always return the, you know, the stuff that I bought. I do have 15 days, but still, it's the principle. So other than that, you know, I say if you're new to this, go to cyberpower. It definitely does, you know, they're great. Do like the dedicated, I do like the dedicated sales rep or support, in a way, I guess you can say. So like I said, I enjoyed it. So but yeah, so there you go, guys. That is my review for my PC and everything else. And you know, we're gonna talk to you later. Bye.